it's through. Tiffany needs to go where this is.
Because they need it.
Hey, Tiffany needs to go in the very middle. We both need it.
I'm curious about this.
Hey, percussion?
If we disconnected, I just have to redo it.
How long will you guys be up there?
It's really easy. I just click open out the stream. That's the only thing
Because
streaming.
we will have parents starting to show up.
So I'm
about
assuming that it will
9:15.
disconnect the network stream. Like if we disconnect, then VLC will stop. Is that
Pretty sure. Because there won't be any feed. Because we're doing it through wire.
right?
So I'm not worried if we stop it now. I just gotta start it before it.
Okay.
Starts right. Start over here.
Okay. So why don't we do this? I would say, why don't we go ahead and disconnect it? I'm going to try. Yeah.
there always are. And most of them are my friends. And like, you guys, you can't say that though. Like,
Hell yeah, that's one. Still.
yeah. Now see, for the fluid head.
What's that?
Or if we had our fluid head tripod. Someone lost the only screw that we needed, so we can't take it off the slider. Yeah.
Finally scoot a
I think we block off these 3 chairs.
Yeah, I do wonder if anyone's just sitting there.
You can take all this back. You go up and around.
Oh.
If you have an issue or something, learn how to take it off.
All right, go. Real quick. We put this right in the middle. This slide all down.
Seal plate. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's like a Mexico. That's what I said. We can take those.
What do you think? Let's slide them all down.
I couldn't even do it first.
Good. Where the
State center. This is the dead center. This one, right here.
What's the middle for the tank spray?
Right here. Right here. See that? Yeah. See that extra there? Right here.
Got one?
Slide.
How's that look color-wise?
Definitely a little more red. I mean, back here it's not probably obvious. It's definitely more.
The lights will be brighter when we actually do it.
All right, that's what we're doing. So, if you look at center.
Yeah, you pull it back. Right here.
Yeah, it's got a seam to tell me where to
Good.
be set. Good. That'll be easier. I don't know, what is your question? I know you guys spend a lot of your life moving stuff around. I appreciate that. You do a good job. Yeah. I know that every time I watch a professional step in front of a Tiffany through a doorway, I think you must be wishing you played flute. Only for a minute.
They were left over, they left them here after the middle school celebration.
guess because it's easier to move back in here for night.
Yeah.
You thought we wouldn't beat every part of this business. You were wrong.
So you don't need more of these?
Lynn wants to cover that table out there with the cake in it.
Oh.
The other day, like smashing rackets and tripping balls.
Puts everything backstage and puts in the van room.
It's not fake to him? Hey, where will I be, Corey? So are you gonna speak also?
No.
Just Mike and me?
This is you and Hayden.
And I'll introduce the kids and then they'll sign something.
Mike, they will be left and right. Come back and go left to right.
So from the stage, we'll start here.
Yep.
And then work our
Johnny,
way
you
to
need
the
this,
back.
right? Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Chris Bond.
Yeah, come over your head.
Oh, is there any way we can turn on some more house lights?
No.
Not from up there.
We're at 85%. Are we really? Got a short enough there.
We're good.
Jackass.
When you start to like blah, 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 we all just come together.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the last ditch effort, and that'll always work. Yeah. It would be better if we could all just play at the same time.
My part is so it's crazy.
You want them to see them, to see it.
Mr. Evans, we can continue the banner.
If it's the bad set, yeah.
Okay. Like the one we just used.
And then, since it was lighter and lead, since oh my gosh, it's so off. How much table space there is.
Wait, what?
That's what your thought is.
So that they can move it around?
Yeah. Just left to right. So how it really is.
Pete, 2 stands right there. What? 2 the man.
once you just have a full shot of it.
How we
Because
doing?
you can really zoom in, you don't really get that look of, you know what we're doing.
Coming on from the left.
Kind of what I want. Oh well. Yeah, everything's set up, so.
Alright, I'm gonna head on down to,
Zachary. Yeah, Barnes.
She's here.
Nancy. Now you're in the right spot. Baby. Whole family. How are you, bud? Good enough?
Mike. You want them to come up and sit in their seats? Hey, come up and sit in your seats. Students.
Yes,
Not parents. Find your seat. Put your backpack behind. Find your seat. Put your backpack
parents and guests, just so you know what the plan is today. We will go live across the school a little bit after 9:26. We are broadcasting into the classrooms, so we will. You'll know when we start. Afterwards, when Mr. Wade speaks, he will go through each individual student and where they're attending. If you'd like to stay afterwards and take pictures, please feel free, and we'll also have a reception out in the commons. But we will have time for pictures if you would like to have pictures after Mr. Wade speaks.
Robert got his first goal. Sienna, Robert got his first goal. I was happy. I was Robert.
Good morning. Good morning, Kirkwood High School, and welcome to our academic athletics signing day 2018. Today will mark the third time this year we honor seniors who have excelled in the classroom, on the stage, on fields, in pools, and courts. This morning we will honor an additional 48 seniors who will be attending colleges and universities across the country, with at least 50% of their tuition being covered by various scholarships that they have been awarded. I would like to start off by welcoming some special guests who are with us this morning. First, the parents, grandparents, family, and friends who are present today to celebrate with us the amazing accomplishments of the students sitting on stage. Parents, thank you for sharing your sons and daughters with us for the past 4 years. Today is simply not possible without your love and support of each one of these students. Students, join me in a round of applause for the people who are with us today, joining your recognition. We also have 2 board members with us today. I'd like to welcome President, Miss Marie Kelly, and Vice President, Miss Angie Bernardi. I think that's it. Okay. I can't see the lights in my eyes here. All right, to all the students in the classrooms that are watching around the school now, I ask that you take a look at all the students on stage today and know that hard work does pay off, and this hard work will open endless doors of opportunity. The students being recognized today have worked countless hours to achieve academic excellence at Kirkwood High School. To the students on stage, congratulations on your accomplishments. We are proud of each one of you and look forward to seeing all the great things that you will continue to achieve at the next level and in life. As I stated at Gold K on Monday night, students, remember to say thank you to your parents, to your grandparents, family, friends, teachers, and coaches. I am sure you would agree that these individuals encouraged and supported you during your journey to get to this day. Congratulations again to each one of you, and remember, once a Kirkwood pioneer, always a Kirkwood pioneer. Now, it's my privilege to introduce to you to your grade level principal, Mr. Mike Wade.
Thank you, Dr. Havener. Welcome, everybody. What a great, exciting day. I just want to take a second and introduce some part of our team, the 2018 team that are with us today. I don't know if Stacy's in here. Mrs. Denton, are you here? Mrs. Denton? Amber Caprell. And then our 2 college counselors, Josh and Abby, stand up. So yesterday, I was on my way back from Ann Arbor. Freshman year is ended for Kennedy, so I went up. Tuesday I drove up, we loaded up, and drove back yesterday because I left after the Gold K and I wanted to make sure I was back for this today. And I had a lot of thoughts as we drove. You know, Kennedy's like a lot of these, and she never shuts up. So we talked a lot, and she talked a lot about what coming from Kirkwood High School meant to her in school, as strong as the University of Michigan academically. And she just felt like her preparation through the academic standards and expectations of Kirkwood High School made such a big difference. But she also was thankful she went here. And in my speech, when I talk, and mainly the speech obviously is going to be to you, students, I mean, gene pool plays a big part of this. I hope you guys understand that. Your moms, your dads play a huge part in who you are today. But hard work and dedication is just as important. The majority of these kids up here, moms, dads, friends, relatives, the majority of these kids are doing academic scholarships, which are, to be on stage, you have to have at least 50% of tuition, which is a big deal. I know that as a parent. But we do have 6 athletic signings, which I think is pretty amazing because they've worked even outside of the school day to earn very amazing scholarships and opportunities. So my speech is meant for them also. We did honor them in February at the National Signing Day. Again, good morning. This is our 7th annual celebration of the athletic academic excellence. For these past 7 years, we've been recognizing these amazing students. They are dedicated, and they have dedicated mentors. They come from a wide variety of academic skills. And as you follow them, their academic fields of choice will be wide and will be inclusive. It has become my favorite KHS tradition, and I look forward to this every 4 years because of the beginning of the end. Not because it's the end, but I mean, it's the beginning of the end. One of my favorite aspects of this celebration is a chance to experience and see some of the fruits of all the teachers, laborers, and moms and dads also. If you spend time like I did today walking around campus, I was able to see the different things on our campus that represented some of their skills and activities. Whether it was in the, I love going down to the art wing just because our art is amazing, but it could be in the engineering area or in the math wing. Anywhere on our campus you can see stuff of students' works, and I think that's pretty amazing. As any of these students can tell you, bringing all these things together sometimes is a long, complex, sometimes frustrating, but at the end, very rewarding process. But it is rarely a solitary process. The kind of effort it takes to produce some of the learning that they've excelled in, not only just academic but creative learning, requires a great deal of collaboration, support, and input from staff mentors, parents, guardians, coaches, and peers. Today we celebrate that process. We celebrate their outcomes, and we celebrate the impact. When I say the impact, I'm talking about the future impact on our world. And if you were a part of the Gold K the other day and listened to Mitch Eden, you would understand that. There is a tremendous amount of potential in front of you today. And it clearly reflects in their academic abilities and athletic abilities. They come from so many different areas, from our students from Riverview Gardens, to our students from St. Louis City, to our students from our 5 suburbs here in Kirkwood that we represent. And yet at the end of the day, it all came together in this building. And I understand, and I'm sure that some of these kids that have visited the schools that they're going to, some of the schools that they're going to, the majority of the students come from private schools. So the importance of coming from a public school with the type of learning and education that went on here to bring them to this spot, you can't put a price tag on it. When I understand that my daughter's roommate paid $50,000 a year in New York City to go to a private school because the public schools weren't good enough. Then on top of that, they're paying their college tuitions. So today, I hope everybody, especially the students, understand how great it is, and not always the way it always is, to be coming from a public school and being part of the profile of a pioneer. Individually and collectively, the students that we honor today understand the KHS mission and the public school mission to make the world a better place. Their ideas, their innovations, and their engagements will change our world. Please join me now in applauding these students and understanding and thanking them for their support. So, I'm going to introduce every one of them. After I introduce them and where they're going, we're going to do the Kirkwood clap. So I'm sure everybody by this point understands what that is. I will start in alphabetical order and work my way across. Hopefully we can get this through. Remember, each one of these students has earned at least half of their tuition to these schools, which I know as parents you get more than even they do. First up, going to the University of Alabama is Jack Adams. Next, going to Pepperdine University, Evan Adrian. Going to Jacksonville State University, Carrington Allen. Hey guys, raise your hands when I say names. There's a lot of you. Going to the University of Kansas, Taylor Anderson. Going to Quincy University, Emily Autry. Emily, did you raise your hand? Thank you. Going to Northwestern University, James Bars. Going to Miami of Ohio, Caroline Bartels. And he can't be with us today, but going to Quincy also, James Ethan Bell. Going to Indiana State, home of Larry Bird, she doesn't understand that, Alexis Berry. Going to Samford University, Georgia Buchanan. On her way to the west side of the state at Rockhurst University, Hannah Byrne. Also joining her at Rockhurst, Nia Callion. Going to Drake University, Hannah Cohen. Going to Baylor University, Zachary Dimitri. Going to Purdue, Fort Wayne, Patrick Gildmeyer. Going to Truman State University, Addie Godsey. Going to Hampshire College, Julia Greiner. Going to Loyola Chicago in that great basketball school, Lauren Hammett. Going to Missouri State University, Sam Hansis. Headed to Drake University, Sarah Hennessy. Headed to Fontbonne University, Kelly Herb. Chloe Hooker, go blue, University of Michigan. Going to the University of Kansas, Grace Yeager. Going to the University of Kansas, Holden Knudsen. Back over here, now we're back up, next row. Going to Coastal Alabama in the south, Clara Lynn Lisa. Going to the University of Dayton, Lindsay Meyer. Going to Pepperdine, she's not here now, Callie Meckelkey. Another Missouri State Bear, Sarah Morgan. Going to Ball State University, Kelsey Perry. Going to Missouri University at S&T, Emily Pitts. Another Drake University, Zoe Powell. And another Drake University, Tommy Reynolds. Raise the hand a little higher, Tommy. You should be proud. Going to Southeast Missouri State University, Elijah Richardson. Alasia, excuse me. My bad, I got it. Thank you, love you too. Going to Kansas State University, Josh Robertson. Truman State University, Shane Robertson. University of Missouri, Jack Rutgers. Going to the Millikan University, Merrick Schneider. Going to the University of Alabama, Sophie Scott. Going to Regis University of Denver, Colorado, Samantha Scott. Going to Duke University, Clark Shedd. Going to Southeast Missouri State University, India Smith. Going to Missouri State University, Shadiah Tomlin Warren. Going to Missouri State University, Megan Valier. Going to Truman State University, Claire Wacker. Playing basketball and learning at the University of Evansville, Michaela Wallace. Okay, Wallace, I need you to step up. Going to the University of Arkansas, Elena Wallach. Thank you. Going to Loyola University of Chicago, Claudia Yang. Sorry. Going to Trinity University, Marissa Young. And last but not least, going to Bradley University, Ellery Young. Please open your folders. And now sign your national, universal letter of intent. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2018. So this, in a second, we'll be done. In a second, we'll be done. We have We have refreshments in the lobby outside your auditorium on this occasion. But I know that Mike talked a little bit about being thankful for you as parents and guardians and supporters of these kids. And I did kid a little bit about Gene Poole because I do understand it is important where you come from. But hey, 2018, turn around and look at me a second. So I'm not going to cry yet. Sorry. But you need to understand, as hard as you work to get to this point, you're going to have to work even harder the next 4 years. But what I will tell you, because I just experienced the first year, is how fast it goes. So if you can do this, I know we're excited about checkout day on May 9th, but you got to slow down a little bit and remember to thank the people that have helped you get here. And that's your parents, your teachers, your grandparents. Sometimes it's a custodian, it's a bus driver, it's somebody maybe that's just in a church that's treated you the right way, or a mosque, or wherever you go. And I just want you to make sure that you take that time to say thank you to them too. I love you guys. Congratulations. Thank you. Join us out in the lobby for celebration. You may take your National Universal Letter of Intent.
Santa, hurry up. We're getting that food.
Don't fall.